A tough summer transfer window with lots still to do, but today we turn our attention to our opening 2 games in the National League, one of which is away to Hartlepool. What is up, guys? Matthew here, and welcome back to another episode of our FM24 Journeyman career mode here for the start of Season 3, officially with Darlington. Of course, it's our second full season that we're beginning here, this time in the National League, after an unexpected promotion, you have to say. But we're here, and what an opportunity it is to dice with some sides who've come down from the Football League, a lot of teams who've been in the Football League before. It's a fantastic opportunity for us to show what we can do and maybe try and fight for playoffs once again. It is obviously going to be tougher this season, let's not make any mistake, and we've struggled as it is to get players through the door who actually want to come here. I think mostly because we're maybe not quite ready to be a National League club. I think obviously we've expanded the stadium, which is absolutely awesome, but we're still a semi-professional club. We still have a small ground in comparison to some of the other sides. Budget, wage-wise, I'm sure we don't compete, but it's great to have us up here, and it's great to have us in the National League, and I hope we can compete this season and at least keep moving in the right direction. Obviously, we did have a tough transfer window, and for me, the goal is to keep Darlington in this division, and if we do, you never know. Some clubs from higher leagues might come in for us, and maybe it'll be time for us to move on. But I would like to certainly, get Darlington stable in this league, and I mean, if we can get them in the Football League, that would be obviously a different story entirely and would be incredible. But today we're opening with the 2 opening games of the season, Wealdstone and, of course, Hartlepool, which is the absolute big one. Wealdstone, last 2 seasons, relatively poor National League side, just about avoided relegation in each of the last 2 seasons. So it is a good chance for us to get ourselves an opening day 3 points. And then Hartlepool, who obviously are Darlington's fierce rivals. They've been relegated not too long ago from the Football League and haven't really bounced back well at all. Ryan Lowe's their manager. That's pretty good, Ryan Lowe. He was at Preston. Was he not? Was he not at Preston? That's his playing career, isn't it? I'm sure Ryan Lowe managed Preston. Milestones there, yeah. Sacked from Preston. That's a pretty darn good manager to have at National League level, I'm not going to lie. But we're going to get straight into it today. Obviously, as I say, transfer window wasn't great. We've still got plenty of work to do, which we'll keep doing in between games, and I'll update you guys on that. But let's get straight into the action with the opening day at home to Wealdstone. Okay, so here's the team then for the opening game, and it is clear to see where we need to improve. Obviously, George Selvey is a National League record goalkeeper. I think having him in the team is going to be massive this season. We are obviously hoping to get a right back in, but Jimmy Sinclair will have to start there. Kane Sykes, thankfully, has come in just in time and gives us a much stronger looking centre-back pairing. Tom Leake's in there as well. I'm hoping he can step up. Him and Jack Leckie are very much going to be in competition this season. Kieran Burton's going to be on the left, not the left back I want to start there due to our style of play, but again, there's too much work for us doing the transfer window just yet before we can bring in a better left back, I'd say. CJ Clark's the ball winner. We're going to keep him in. Thomas Hill's alongside him with Caden Kelly at the front of the triangle. I have got Spellman on the right, and I have opted to throw Marco Romano straight in from the start. He is a fantastic player for this level, and I think, he's probably better than Harry Green, so why not start him from the get-go? He's been here long enough now anyway. And Max Thompson is going to obviously be our starting striker. He's going to be a star at this level. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get stuck in. So then we'll mention our home advantage to the boys. I'd like to think we're going to have a pretty loud and filled up Blackwell Meadows today. Hopefully, a lot of the extra seats, the extra 500 seats that we've added to our capacity will be filled with plenty of excited Darlington fans, and it's a great chance to get that first win on the board in the National League, get the monkey off our back, so to speak, with a game at home to a side who have been one of the poorer in the league over the last couple of seasons. As I say, Wealdstone narrowly staying up in the last 2 years. Just levelling my camera out for you guys, and we are underway. And I'm going to wait until this free kick's been taken before I speak. I'm not going to speak yet. I was going to say, our teams tend to start well in both career modes in FM. I don't know if it's an FM thing or what, but we do often start the seasons really, really well until about January and things start going downhill. So I'm hoping we can continue our good start this season. I mean, that is as Route 1 as it gets by Wealdstone there, but the header is thankfully over the bar, and now Darlington, they're going to show Rowney Ball to the National League. This is what Rowney Ball looks like, everybody. Playing it out from the back, and Caden Kelly losing it in midfield. Never mind. Thought we were going to show prime Rowney Ball there. This is what you guys have been missing. This is what you're expecting to compete with in the National League. And, well, Spellman's lost it again. What's going on here? Thompson won it back. Spellman went and lost it again. Whose highlight is this? It's been a long one. Just both sides losing the ball so far. It could be a Wealdstone highlight, actually, which would be a little bit annoying, considering we've had the ball in our possession twice. It's a good ball over the top, and they've hit both posts, and it's scrambled clear. Wow, we've gotten away with one there. How did that not go in? And it looks like Wealdstone are going to score. That's been coming. We've been under it since the beginning, and we can't seem to cope with their direct style of play. They're just launching balls into our box, and to concede from a corner is a real shame. And we've not started this game particularly well. And I'm going to demand more from the boys, actually. I'm a little bit disappointed by the way we've started the game here. I mean, is the step up from one league to another that big? Or, are we being a bit harsh on the boys? I don't know. But even then, Wealdstone aren't a great side from what I can gather. Here is Spellman. He's lost the ball again. What's going on, boys? Why are you losing possession so much? We're normally much better in possession. There's that direct long ball. And I mean, they've been allowed to launch it forward. Nabizada was allowed to just take it down unchallenged. Why was there no one attempting to head the ball? I mean, look at this. How can that be allowed to be played forward and it's not even contested by any of our defenders? This has been a poor start. Really, really bad. And I'm going to berate the boys. This has been... Oh, no, not praise them. Oh, I've clicked the wrong bloody button. Oh, that's going to go down like a lead balloon, isn't it? Christ's sake. We'll probably concede a third now. Why have I clicked praise? Idiot. Idiot. Right, now we've got a chat. Now we're going to berate them. Because essentially we've done bugger all. I'm going to go attacking. Can we get a goal before half-time? Can we have a highlight before half-time? Anyone? I can't quite believe how bad this has been. I'm going to be honest. This was not the half of football I or the fans were expecting. And we are going to go into the half 2-0 down here. And the boys deserve an absolute dressing down here because that... Get your acts together and start playing football. Absolutely. Abso-flippin'-lutely. And I think we might make changes. Romano's not started well. So we're going to bring Harry Green on and have him on the... In fact, he wants to start. He wants to play as a left winger for some reason. So we're going to play him on the right, left. We'll keep Spellman on the left. Yeah, and hope someone from somewhere can get us back into this game because, quite frankly, the start here has been disgraceful. So we'll give them a little bit of encouragement, but here come Wealdstone again with another corner. And, well, Spellman carries it out now. Now, how far can he carry this ball? He's got so much space. He's still carrying it. Plays it back to Sinclair. And, well, Wealdstone are now back in the shape. Hill does play it into Thompson, and that first touch was absolutely god-awful. Deary me. We've won an aerial duel, finally. Sykes. Here's Spellman. I just want us to get a goal and back in this game. Spellman. Thompson's in the middle. Oh, and it's headed in by Harry Green, who's come off the bench and made an impact. And we're back into it. We're back into the game. Spellman, great work down the right. Beautiful floated cross, goalkeeper in absolutely no man's land. And it is 2-1. Come on, boys. Come on. Get yourselves level, and it is game on. I just hope we haven't left it too little too late on the hour. Right, we're going to have to make another change. Let's keep turning it up. Who's having a poor game in midfield? Thompson's struggling. He's furious, actually. Let's bring in Josh Hines, and we're gonna try him as a target man. We're gonna try him as a target man, and we're definitely gonna mix the crosses up. In fact, I think we can keep things as is, but we'll play for set pieces, because if he's as good of a target man as he says, or seems to be, then I'm hoping from corners and set pieces he might be able to produce something. But we are edging towards the final 20 minutes. Do we go very attacking? I think we do. I think we're going to go very attacking. Give the boys a bit of encouragement. And hope that we can create one more opportunity and get a point from this opening game. Doesn't look like it though, does it? It doesn't look like anything's really going to happen. Ben Liddell can come on for CJ Clark, and we'll have him. In fact, what we'll do, can we bring Liddell forward? Have one sitting. Thomas Hill can sit. We'll have Ben Liddell as box to box. And we'll go with that. And see if we can create one more opportunity. We're throwing everything at the Wealdstone, but we've only had 2 shots on target so far. Caden Kelly whips it in. Hines is in there. Has to play it back to Kelly though. He's going to float another one in. Burton's at the back post. Headed clear again. Spellman back to Leak. Kelly. Oh, that's end of highlight, isn't it? Oh, it's just not going to be the opening day we dreamed of. Thankfully, because we've got to go back, it's edged us up the table a little bit, because it looks like every game has been won or lost, barring one draw. But a disappointing start to our National League season. Not good enough. But let's say if we keep that up, will we be successful? I don't think we will. I'm proud of your efforts. It wasn't to be. It lifts the pressure off the boys, but I feel like that was a great chance to get off to a good start, and we've fluffed it, essentially. And we desperately need players through the door. So I'm going to keep looking, keep seeing what we can do. Hopefully get the right back in that we wish. And if nothing happens, I'll see you guys ahead of the game against Hartlepool. Well, the blows keep on coming. The fullback, I had my heart set, has turned us down. George Gatow, who I wanted. We tried signing him, of course, didn't want to come. We've tried then going back in for a loan. He doesn't want to come again. Oh, give me strength, man. I just want a first choice right back, and I can't get one. No one wants to come here. So Gatow is another one we have to cross off the list. Oh, and our shop for a right back has to go on again. And once again, we get turned down by another fullback, Tom Nixon. We tried loaning from Boro Wood. They're literally in the same league, and he's a fringe player. But once again, he does not want to know. I mean, we could look at maybe a transfer. I just don't think the players are going to want to come here. I mean, if we shift it to 22, which is what we want, it gives us £775. It does give us room to manoeuvre. But we haven't got any decent right back scouted anymore. So we are trying to scramble around to try and put bids in, loans here. Oh, it's all just a bit of a mess at the moment, and we're having no luck whatsoever. So we're going to try and chuck a transfer offer in for him. But in the meantime, we'll keep plugging away, and the big one is coming up, and it would really give us that injection of confidence if we could go ahead and beat Hartlepool in what would be the first game I think we've had against them in absolutely years. It is a fierce rivalry. I don't think they've been in the same league for a long time. It's a big one, so let's go and get it. Okay, so the team ahead of the Hartlepool clash, we've got Shelby in goal. Jimmy Sinclair will play once again as the right-back struggles continue. Sykes and Leake remain the centre-back pairing, but Leckie will get a chance, I feel, if we have another defensive struggle in this game. Burton remains at left-back. Thomas Hill will start at the base of a slightly rotated midfield three. We're going to go with two attacking midfielders today. Little and Caden Kelly are going to be there with Spellman. On the right, Green is rewarded with his goal by starting on the left in place of Romano. Max Thompson does remain up front. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to give Harry Wright a start. I'm going to give him a start. I feel like this could be a good game for him, and why not bring him in and give him a chance over Kieran Burton just to see what on earth happens. But we need to give Isaac Fletcher a number 21. Why not? But plenty of changes. Obviously, this will be a good period for us to try and find our strongest team, but we don't want to lose our opening two. Take the pressure off us. Pressure's all on Hartlepool. They're recently relegated. They're a side who have underachieved since coming down, you'd have to suggest. And they lost their opening game of the season as well. So, what a big opportunity at the Suit Direct Arena. And the first time Darlington have visited in a long old while. But I tell you, it would be the best way to kick off the season if we could get ourselves a result here at the Poolies. Hartlepool, which is even closer to me than Darlington, I feel. Or are they equally as close? It's crazy. But my two nearest football clubs that aren't Boro, or Stockton Town if you count them. But this would be the best opportunity and the best side to beat to get off the mark. It really, really would. And I'd love to see a bit more from us going forward, because we know what we're capable of. And I think we underachieved going forward a little bit in the last game. We are going balanced today as well, in the hope that we'll get the balance right, essentially. That's, I guess, the whole point. 20 minutes in, though, it's been a quiet one. And we do have a free kick. We've had one shot on target thus far. This could be our second. Michael Spellman over the free kick. And Cook makes a very good save. Or Charles Cook, should I say. Makes a good save there. And it does seem like we have started the slightly better of the sides, which is good. Kelly now whips in the corner. It's headed out back to Caden Kelly, who keeps it in. Oh, and that's going to be end of highlight. Oh, free kick to Hartlepool. Must have been an offside in there, annoyingly enough. Another Darlington highlight, though. Throw in on the right-hand side. Here's Hill. Plays it back to Kane Sykes. Sinclair now. Down the right-hand side. Plays it inside to Spellman. Caden Kelly! What a goal from Caden Kelly! First time finish from outside the area, and that has lit up the derby. And I don't know what this derby's even called. You think I would have known, and it's probably terrible that I don't. But the Darlington Hartlepool derby, there'll be a name somewhere, has been lit up by Caden Kelly with a wonderful first time strike from outside the area. And it gives us, I dare say, a well-deserved lead. You know, I think Hartlepool have not created a thing yet, and we've looked pretty good so far. And I think maybe adjusting the midfield three, being a bit more positive, may have gave us a little bit more going forward, and that would put Hartlepool at the bottom of the National League, which is crazy. Elsewhere in the teams who come up with us, Braintree are 3-0 up away to Gainsborough. Were Braintree in our league, or was that the season before? Hang on, Braintree? Didn't we beat Braintree? Keep going second half. Hang on. I'm very confused. Braintree? Oh, it's the National North. I was looking at this and looking at that. I just saw Braintree were winning and I was like, Braintree, what are they doing in there? We need to change the fixtures to National League. God. You've just seen me have an absolute brain malfunction right there. I was wanting to see how the other sides who come up who have joined us are doing. South Shields, I couldn't. It's gone off before I could see. Anyway, Hartlepool, they are forward, but the cross is to nobody other than the Darlington goalkeeper. Roll it out, Shelby. Shelby, roll it out. Shelby, good boy, good lad. Rolls it out to Harry Wright. Back into Leek now. Here's Caden Kelly. Harry Green. Are we going to see a bit of roundy ball here? Here's Max Thompson. Max Thompson turns, runs at the defence. Little now. Into Kelly. He's not going to put another one in, is he? It was just wide. That would have been some roundy ball right there. Wouldn't it just? South Shields. They're doing well. They're on 3 points currently as well. Have they won? Oh no, they're getting beat today. So they must have won their opening game. Scarborough, who were in our league the season before, are bottom currently. Hartlepool have just moved up on goal difference. But we are going to make a few changes. Defensively, we're absolutely set. I think we've been fantastic defensively. Harry Green will swap with Spellman. Romano will come on. Josh Hines will come on as well. As we've not seen much of Max Thompson so far this season, which I'm a little bit disappointed in, to be honest. You know, he's our big star man. He's on a big contract. But nothing yet. And I would very much like a second goal here to just take the game away from Hartlepool. Caden Kelly, near post, though it's headed clear quite easily. It was a poor corner. Romano, though, plays it back into Kelly. Back post! Back post! It doesn't matter, it's found its way in! Caden Kelly doubles his tally for the day and doubles the Darlington lead. That could be the goal that seals the deal here, given Hartlepool's lack of anything going forward. I mean, the corner was a poor one. I can't even tell you what happened here. It deflected off of the defender, ricocheted off the goalkeeper, and pinballed its way into the back of the net. And we have a huge 2-goal advantage, which is awesome. I think I'll make a change in midfield. We'll give Isaac Fletcher his debut. Caden Kelly's bossing it. He's having a wonderful game, isn't he? We'll bring on Isaac Fletcher for Ben Little. But I think it looks like we might be about to manage this one. 10 minutes to go. Romano with the corner here. Headed up. Hines, you'd expect him to win that. Kelly! Oh, I thought he was in for his hat-trick there. And what a hat-trick it would have been. But it was blocked by the Hartlepool defence. But we come again with another corner here. Up to 11th at the moment. And oh, I think Josh Hines has hit the post there with a header near post. Unlucky. I tell you what a performance this has been though. Hartlepool, their fans will be furious in a derby like this to muster one shot on target and an XG of 0.2. It's disgraceful, isn't it, really? We've had 15 shots, 7 on target, far more creative than in the opening game. It's like seeing two different Darlingtons, really. But we've won the Fierce Derby. That's the name of it, the Fierce Derby. We've beaten Hartlepool away from home in a game that I think Darlington fans have been waiting for forever. Since they were dropped to the bottom of the football pyramid, they'll have dreamt of one day getting back up alongside their rivals. And today we met them on a level playing field for the first time and we beat them 2-0. Come on, you Quakers, fantastic. And it takes the pressure off of that initial opening day defeat, which of course was incredibly disappointing. let's praise Kelly for that opening, that wonderful brace. And I did find this guy, you know. I scouted him simply because he has the same surname as me. And I'll probably sign him for that reason as well. Charlie Rowney. He is the only person I've ever seen in FM with the same name as me. And is the only player in the database with the same name as me. So you know what? We might need another body in midfield. Sod it. We might sign Charlie Rowney from Rochdale's under-21s because he's my secret... I'm not going to say son because that would imply I had him when I was 12. Which I don't want to be the story or the narrative. So he's my long-lost cousin. We'll say that. Boro would have come back. They want 71k for Tom Nixon as well as additional instalments. I mean, I don't think we can afford that without massively adjusting the wage budget. Yeah, it doesn't look good, does it? I'll fiddle around with that off screen and see if we can maybe soften it with a couple of annual instalments. But yeah, a good start, I guess. The opening day defeat's a poor one, but obviously to beat Hartlepool is a fantastic result. I will play a few games off screen now so we can get right into the National League campaign. In fact, I'll probably come back for Southend Eastleigh because Southend have come up with us and, of course, our favourites to bounce back up again. So we might play Southfield Eastleigh, or we could do Chesterfield Scarborough because Chesterfield are the favourites to win the league. Scarborough we have, of course, not played since our first season, which would be nice to see how we get on against them, and we will obviously then be balancing that out and coming back for the FA Cup qualifying round. So we'll be back somewhere in the middle of September, and I'm hoping our decent start will have continued by that point and we'll still be relatively clear of the drop. But that's it for today, guys. If you've enjoyed the opening episode or the opening games of Season 3, do let me know in the comment section below. And to support the video, please hit the like button and subscribe for more. And hit the bell too so you never miss an upload. Leave me a comment below with your thoughts as well. But until next time, guys, a big thank you for watching. Do take care and I'll see you all in the next one.